has had a difficult time, the Rand Paul wing, if you will, has had a difficult time having its voice heard. You and others have been interventionists. Let's intervene in Syria. Let's intervene in Libya. Let's bomb Iran. Is it your sense that he may be able to? Is it your sense that?
Do you really believe that?
Well, sir, all I'm asking is it your sense that Rand Paul may be bringing together those people in the basement who align maybe in some cases more closely with the left than with the right? For instance, Frank Rich this morning. Frank Rich was on board with this. So was Eugene Robinson.
Well, first of all, let me say that Senator Paul was the one vote against the resolution in the United States Senate that said that we should not allow Iran to acquire nuclear weapons. If you're going to go back to this joke I said to a fellow
I didn't mean it as a joke, Senator.
About bombing, no, it was a joke, and you're saying that I wanted to bomb Iran, and of course, I
but sir,
the party of Ronald Reagan. The party of Ronald Reagan is the party that believes that we should have peace through strength, and that's the best way to prevent these things. I'm of the party of Ronald Reagan, and there's been a debate in our party for years and years about whether we should withdraw to Fortress America or not. But to say that we are interventionists is a mislabeling and absolutely false. We are for a strong America, and we believe that's the best way to prevent war rather than a weakened military, which many of my colleagues now support, who are the isolationists, which goes all the way back to post-World War I.
Sure. Well, one thing's for sure, Republicans want to win. And another thing's for sure, they haven't been winning in national elections lately. And another thing that's for sure is that there's a battle for the soul of the party. And there appear to be two wings. It appears that Rand Paul just made his entrance onto the national stage. And upon watching your quotes and Senator Lindsey Graham's quotes, the Republican strategist Rick Wilson saw this and said, Senator Graham, and asked if this was representative of the twilight of the old order of the Republican Party. Is the Republican Party changing, and do you think the change is good?
After I came home from Vietnam, our military deteriorated to the point where the Chief of Staff of the Army came before Congress and said we had a hollow army. We are doing that in the form of sequestration. And along came Ronald Reagan, who restored our military, restored our strength, won the Cold War without firing a shot. That's the wing of the party that I'm part of and will remain part of, and I believe will be the future of the Republican Party. You can go back to post-World War I, prior to World War II, Charles Lindbergh, Henry Ford, post-World War II, the Taft wing of the party. There's always been that element. But the really winning part of our party is that it believes, as Ronald Reagan did, in peace through strength. And that way is the best way to avoid conflicts, including what we are seeing now in the world where the world believes America is weak and withdrawing, and they are making the kind of conclusions that I think will endanger America.